This is a response video to Alex, the French cooking guy, and his omelet series. Now, if you've watched the series like I have, obviously loved it, but I thought I was going to be watching a series about how to make the best omelet in the world. Not what I got. I watched the video, made the omelet. Yeah, Jacques Papin, he may have made the book on La Technique, but not La Flavor. Is the garbage. A chive omelet? No good. I'm going to show you guys how to make the proper American omelet. Put myself to the test. Everyone knows omelet, the test of a chef. Everyone jokes on the American omelet because they think it's overdone, filled with garbage. Nah. The American omelet, like America itself, steals from everyone else and their techniques to make something essentially completely new and also amazing. So, okay, now to get to the egg solution. Got our 3 eggs here. Of course, just crack them up. Now, I don't see anybody else anywhere doing this, but I always prefer to pick out the little whites off of the yolks, aka the tiny undeveloped chicken embryos, and I just toss those because I don't know about you, but I don't like, I guess chicken stem cells in my omelets. Plus, I don't know how well they blend when you're mixing, and I want a fine omelet texture. I don't want any baby chick embryos messing up the texture of our omelet. So then get yourself a pair of chopsticks and whisk it up. Chopsticks is honestly the best way to mix up eggs, or at least my favorite, but everyone has their own shit. Got these nice chopsticks. I don't know if you can see the colors there. Handmade by me. Mention in the comments if you want me to maybe sell them at some point. So we got our eggs mixed up, bacon in there. Add a little bit of salt, even with that bacon. Of course, get some nice pepper in there. A little bit of onion powder. Maybe give that another stir. Love that. I can really already smell the onion powder. And then we're gonna grate a little bit of fresh Parmesan. Actually, this is aged Parmesan, but yes, give a little bit of funky flavor to our omelet as well. As well as an extra bit of creaminess. Yes, get a nice little bit of Parmesan and then just mix that into the egg solution. And then this is going to be set to the side in the fridge if you want to keep it chilled until needed next. Now we start cooking. Let's get some butter going in that pan at about medium heat, about 5 for me on this electric burner. And we're going to get that melting. Butter heating up in our pan. And we're going to start prepping this potato. I've already got it cut into a rectangle. We want to get long rectangular sheets in here. So, I'm just actually going to cleave off the ends here. We don't need any of that. And then I'm just going to cut it into sheets I don't know, maybe 2 centimeters thick for you using scientific measurements. Okay, perfect. Okay, now these are going to go straight into our hot pan of butter. Okay, everybody, I'm getting ready to flip these potatoes. It's been a couple minutes. It's okay if your butter starts to brown a little bit, and then we just want to flip these potatoes over. Oh yeah, that's the color that we are looking for. Make sure not to have your pan too hot, because otherwise you'll burn them. Not too cold, because otherwise you'll get soggy potatoes. And yes, if you do everything right, you should end up with perfectly crispy potato fries, fried in butter. And this is going to make the bed of our omelet. So we want to make these nicely, evenly spaced throughout the pan. Oh yeah, this is looking real nice. Every once in a while, you do want to give them an occasional like shimmy, just so nothing gets stuck or anything. You know, keep the butter flowing a little bit. I just messed up all my nice arrangements here, but that's fine. Okay, and then give this a little bit more, just so we can get a hint of brown on the other side before we pour in the. This is the moment of truth, and also the most technically difficult part of this entire process: pouring the eggs in and actually cooking everything. Hilarious, right? So, as soon as we pour the eggs into the hot pan, we're going to need to start swirling and stirring with our chopsticks. I personally love chopsticks, but if you want to use something else, go for it. Okay, you want to stir up the sides. Keep your potato structure. Try and keep that nice and at the bottom. Keep everything stirring up. Kind of throw some of that cooked egg back on top of the potatoes as they're still cooking. Okay. Now we're going to switch over to our tiny little spatula. Okay, that's nice. We're going to get some drainage on the side. Try and keep the shape of your omelet intact. I know, it's difficult. We're getting out that runny center because we do not like uncooked eggs here in America. I know, it's kind of weird. But this is best. Okay. So we're getting real close to our final shape here. Everything's looking pretty good. Got a little bit of egg run that I'm going to scoop out here and just give a quick fry. Okay, now we're going to go for the fold. You can pretty much bring this off the heat for this. And then we're going to just simply roll it up. Ooh, had a little bit of a tear there, but since it's a little bit runny inside, that'll fill in when I flip it over. Give it another couple turns just to kind of seal up the edges if there were any cracks. When you did this, you should get some nice, evenly spaced potatoes. Look how beautiful. Oh. Then we're going to just tilt this up on the edges of the pan just to get any little bits of runniness out, fry up those ends, maybe give this thing a little bit more structure because it is a little bit loose with those potatoes. I'm going to turn this over. I'm going to give this one more flip because it looked like we're maybe getting some cracks over there. And I think we're getting pretty close to to done here. I don't really want it to get too dry on the outside. Okay, so we're going to move this over to the cutting board. We're about ready to slice this up. It's looking so good. Licking my... Okay, let's cut this bad boy up. Let's get a cross section here of this absolutely delectable omelet. We got a nice spiral of fried potato interspersed with delicious egg, parmesan, bacon, and amazing other flavors. Oh my goodness. Now, actually, when I slice it up into pieces like this, I think it's actually tamago that I'm making, which is stealing from Japan, but this is also the best piece of tamago that you will ever find here or in Japan. Look at these little medallions of perfection. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Okay, stayed nicely together there. Okay, everybody, we are done. I have the omelet sliced up and plated kind of in a Japanese way, so you get that perfect bite of omelet. They call it tamago, but yeah, I just love it. The perfect bite, whole, just big mouthful of omelet, just perfectly sliced up. And man, was it worth it, because man, these babies look absolutely stunning. Oh man, that slice of Parmesan on top with a dot of sriracha. Oh man, the flavors in these bad boys are out of this world. Okay, it's now for a taste test. You get a little piece of tamago. I'll pick it up and... So unbelievably delicious. The fried potato, the bacon, the Parmesan, the sriracha on top. Amazing. Perfect. Alex, can you top it? Can you match it? Give it a try. It's out of this world. Like, comment, subscribe if you liked the video or thought it looked delicious. Subscribe anyways because it means nothing. Come on, it's YouTube. And share the video. Boom.